Hi to everyone. Welcome back once again. Today I will teach you all the rest all the conversion techniques which is given in your book also and in your course also. And in this one we will study how we will convert a binary number to decimal number, a octal number to decimal number, a octal number to binary number, a hexadecimal number to binary number. I think decimal to octal I taught you in the previous classes. Decimal to hexadecimal also I had taught you. In this class, we will study about how we will convert the other numbers into any decimal numbers. Means like binary to decimal, hexadecimal to decimal, octal to decimal, and many more. So let us start our today's class with today's lesson, and this is starts by binary to decimal conversion. Binary to decimal conversion says the binary number system is a positional system where each binary digit carries a certain weight based on its position relative to the LSB. LSB means least significant bit. Any binary number can be converted to its decimal equivalent simply by summing together the weights of the various positions in the binary number which contains A. Now, I will explain you all what I had said by with this example. You just see over here. My question is what? 1 0 1 0 1. This is my question. This is my zeroth location. This is first. This is second. This is third. And this one is fourth. This is my location of the bits. The first bit 1 is having zeroth location. And likewise, the different locations are given here. Now see what happened. Here 1 is multiplied with 2 to the power 0. Why 2? Because the number is binary. 0 is multiplied with 2 to the power 1. That means 0 into 2. Then next one, this one is multiplied with 4 because 2 to the power 2. It is present at second location. That's why 2 to the power 2. Then after that, this one, it is at third position. So it should be multiplied with 2 to the power 3 into 0. That will give you a 0 because 2 to the power 3 is 8. And when it is multiplied with 0, it will give you a 0. Same, the last one says what? It is at fourth position. You can see here. And 1 into 2 to the power 4. That means 1 into 16. So it will give you 16. So this is the whole procedure. Now you see the positions where 1 is present. This one, this one, this one. This has to be taken out. That means this one, and this one. And you see 16, then 4, and then 1. I have taken out. And when I add it, I got the result 21. And base, what will it will be? It will be 10 because I am converting a binary number to its decimal number. Next, same concept with the other example. Here my number is 110111. I have written in the same manner as I had written in the previous one. 1 1 0, 1, 1, 1. This number is 0th, this first, this second, this is third, this is fourth, and this one is fifth. These are my locations. And in these locations, different position are there. See, 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3, 2 to the power 4, 2 to the power 5. So this has been given. As I told you before in the previous example, the places where 1 is there, that value will be taken out. Now see, 32, 16, then 4, then 2, then 1 has to be taken out. And you see, the same thing is being done over here. 32 plus 16 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1, it has given you the value 55. So this is the way how we are converting a binary number to a decimal number. Now suppose any binary fraction is there, then what we will do with that, and what is the way to do it? Suppose I am having one number 0.101. It is not given in your this. There is no notes for this one. I am explaining you by writing. You just see. So this is your first position, second position, and this one is third position, because 0 is here, you can see. So after 0, 1, 2, 3 position is there. But when you write it, then you should have to write it like this: 1 into 2 to the power minus 1 plus 0 into 2 to the power minus 2 plus 1 into 2 to the power minus 3. This is the way to write the problem. Now you just solve it. 1 to the power 2, 1 into 2 to the power minus 1, that means it will be 1 upon 2, plus this one will be 0 because 0 is the multiplier over here. So we'll go for this one, 1 upon 8. So when you will solve it, you will get the desired result. So that will be your decimal value for that particular problem. Suppose if I solve it, then 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 8. 8 will be my LCM. 2 4s are 8, 4 plus 1, that means 5 upon 8. Now if you divide it, then you will get the result 0.625. This is your answer, because when you divide 50 by 8, it will go 6 times. 8 6 are 48. Then 2 will be the remainder. Then 8 2 are 16. Then 4 will be the remainder. Then 8 5 are 40. So this is your answer. So this is the way to convert any binary fraction number into decimal fraction. Hope you all got it. Now next one. The next one says binary to octal conversion. And I tell you very frankly, it is also very easy, because here you don't have to do anything much. Here just a number is there, 1 1 1, then 0 1 1, then 0 0 1. Whatever number is given, see, 1 1 1 1 0 1 1 0 0 1. This is the number which is given in the example. Now you separate it by making group of 3. That means like this: 1 1 1, then 0 1 1, then 0 0 1. Now you go at my third lesson, in which I had taught you about the octal one. In octal, I taught you that what is this, and what is this. this is the symbol for 1, this is the symbol for 3, and this is the symbol for 7. So answer will be 731. This is the way to convert any binary number into octal number. Now we'll do with the another one. This is my question. Now convert it. Always write by its right side. Always write by its right side. So first 1 1 0, then 1 0 1, then 1 0 1, then 1 1 1, then 1 1 0, and the last one is 1. Now only 1 is left and we have to make the group of 3. So don't panic, you just add 2 zeros over here. Okay, add 2 zeros and now make the group. See, very easy. And after making group, just write the numbers. This is 3, this is 5, this is 5, this is 7, this is 6, and last one is 1. And this is our answer. So this is the way by which you can convert any binary number into octal number. The same procedure we'll do with hexadecimal. Now you see. To convert any binary number to hexadecimal number, the simple procedure is what? First of all, grouping of 4 required. In octal one, we were making the group of 3, but here the group of 4 required. Now see, this is my number, and here also you have to follow the same rule. By right side you have to write 1 0 0 1, 1 1 0 1, only 1 is left. To make the group of 4, you have to add 3 zeros in this and make the grouping. Now see, this is 9, this one is 13, 8 plus 4, 12, 1, 13, this is 13, and which is the symbol of T, and last one is 1. So the answer will be 1D9. This is the answer. The same procedure I have done with the other example. The making of, there is group making, of 4. Last one is having only 2 digits. I added 1 more, 2 zeros to make it 4, group of 4. Then this is my answer. So this is the way to convert any binary number to its decimal equivalent. Now next one is octal to decimal conversion. An octal number can be easily converted to its decimal equivalent by multiplying each octal digit by its positional weight. Positional weight, that means this one. This is the positional weight. Always keep in mind. This is the positional weight. 2, 6 and 1. This is for 0, 1, this is for 1, and this is for second place. 3 digits are there. Now check. Now see how octal to decimal conversion takes place. To get it out, any octal numbers converted into decimal number, we have to simply follow the procedure like that. Write the number 2, 6, 1. Then after that, just position of it 0, 1, 2. This is the position of the numbers. Now we have to convert it into decimal, and this is octal number. So what we have to do? We have to do the position value, multiply it with 8 to the power 2 plus position value 6 into 8 to the power 1 plus 1 into 8 to the power 0. So this will be 2 into 64 plus this is 6 into 8 plus 1, because 8 to the power 0 it will be 1, so 1 into 1 1. Then the answer will be 128 plus 48 plus 1, it will be 177. This will be my answer. The same I have done with the other one, but this is a fractional one. Converting any number into fraction one, what is the procedure to do it? It is given here. Suppose the number is 146.5. If the number is 146.5, so you see 146.5. This is my 0 position, this is first and this is second, and this one is 1 after decimal. Then the same thing I have to do. 1 into 8 to the power 2 plus 4 into 8 to the power 1 plus 6 into 8 to the power 0 plus 5 into 8 to the power minus 1. This is the procedure. And when we will follow this procedure, we will get this one. And after solving it mathematically, we will get this answer. So this is the procedure to convert any octal fractional number to decimal fractional number or decimal numbers. Now next one is octal hexadecimal to decimal conversion. The same procedure what we were doing in octal one, we have to follow the same thing over here, but in place of 8 we have to do it with 16. A hex number can be converted to its decimal equivalent by using the fact that each hex digit position has a weight, that is power of 16. The least significant digit has a weight of 16 to the power 01 equals to 1. The next higher digit has a weight of 6 to the power 1 as follows. Then it depends upon the number of digits involved in your problem. Here also you see 1, 3, 7, 0, 1, 2, 3 digit starting from 0 to 2. Then the positional value 1 into 16 to the power 2 plus 3 into 16 to the power 1 plus 7 into 16 to the power 0, which gives us the answer 256 plus 48 plus 7, that means 311. This is the answer. And to solve any fractional number, the procedure is given here. The same procedure which we had done in octal number system. So this is the ending of all type of conversion which is given in your book as your course. Hope you all will like it. Thank you so much. Bye to everyone.